musicals. Okay. There was that. Do you not remember Eula's story quest where you had to learn how to be a noble and she brought you all the way to Dragonspine and had you go through like this parkour of floating brown and green balls and like spikes and you had to cross it without ever getting hurt, and I just can't. I only remember the part where I talked to NPCs. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That could not be me, unfortunately. She has left a permanent mark in my memory and my soul that frankly, cannot be healed at this point. Like, I can never be as young as I was. I can only be, like, even the quest right now, right? I don't find them as tedious because I'm better at the game now. Like, I will never be as bad as the game as how I was when I did Eula's story quest. So chances are no one's ever gonna top that. Apologies to Eula. She's a great gal. Now, musicals. Oh gosh. Let's give this 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. 10 minutes. One more drink. I grew up with Disney. Disney's classic movies, you name them. Like, High School Musical was definitely one of a very big part of musical movies that I grew up with. Got on banned in Pokemon Go? Why were you banned? Congratulations? Question mark. And I was such a huge fan of High School Musical. Like, I watched it when it was released on television the first time. Did something wrong, pat pat. Hope you don't do it again. And I didn't really have a crush on anyone, so to say, but I knew that I really, really liked Isabella. And, you know, all the things kids would go through. Like, you're supposed to not like Sharpay, you're supposed to like Isabella, you're supposed to, like, have a crush on Troy. I didn't really necessarily have a crush on Troy. I really, really liked how everyone was doing everyone ended up, like, doing, oh, thank you, I will. Did the music change? Did it ramp up? Okay. Like, I really liked High School Musical. Aside for the catchy songs, there was just something about it that made me really like it at the age that I was when I watched it. So yeah, a lot of musicals I grew up with was inherently Disney. I don't remember growing up watching any other musical. There were definitely some jukebox musicals that I watched, but those weren't specifically because they were Disney, but because they were showing at the time when the TV was on at a specific channel that I had no choice of. And one of them was the movie that I keep forgetting, but Sticker knows the name of. It was a jukebox musical with like pixies and fairies, and like the girl fell in love with the quote-unquote bad guy, and her sister came to save her, but at that point she was too in love with the bad guy to like leave him. And like that was one of my most favorite jukebox musicals ever, because it had such a different style that I did not hate. Now, if you grew up with Disney, there's a certain artistic style that you tend to lean toward, and anything else just seemed off-putting. Like, when I watched Coraline for the first time, like, I was so weirded out by it. Strange Magic, yes, that's the thing. One day I'll be able to remember it. Like, when I watched Coraline, I was so put off by it because it was not the art style I was used to. So when I saw that same art style in Disney with Jack Skellington, I thought, no, this can't be Disney. I'm not watching this. Spoilers, I watched it later when I was older. It's a really good movie. And yeah, it was a lot of musicals. Later on, I would like get to cartoon musicals, the actual series where there are musicals. So Steven Universe, Adventure Time, those types of shows that would have musicals. Phineas and Ferb. Oh my goodness, Phineas and Ferb. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana would have has a lot of songs that I grew up with. Like those types of things I grew up with. I would count musicals, and I absolutely adore them to bits. Later on, when I wasn't able to watch series as much because school was taking up so much time, I tended to listen while I was studying. Bow chicka wow wow, that's what my baby said. Mow mow mow, and my heart starts pumping. Chicka chicka chew up, never gonna stop. I don't know if those were the right lyrics. I don't know if I've been sang that right. Well, how does it? Bow chicka wow wow, that's what my baby said. Mow mow mow, and my heart starts pumping. Chicka chicka chew up. I think that time so good. Oh my goodness, when Disney did that top 10 Phineas and Ferb songs, and the top one got an extended version, my baby brain was blown. AGLET, don't forget it. Oh no, I can't remember the Aglet song, no. But yeah, they're such good songs. Oh my goodness, I am such a sucker for the mom song. Oh gosh, can I remember it? Mom, it's your birthday. Thanks for all the care and love you give. Not to mention the meals, and times I get kinda nervous and forget to tell you how I feel. Oh, I can't finish the song because I can't remember the lyrics, but oh my goodness, that moment just broke a piece of my heart in so many good ways. I love that. And yeah, at some point when I wasn't able to watch series as much as I wanted to because school got me too busy, I found that I would listen to music a lot, but they were pop songs most of the time. And I realized, I can download the music from the cartoons I used to watch. So Steven Universe, definitely. So many Steven Universe songs. So many Marceline songs from Adventure Time. And yeah, so many Disney songs. Like all the movies. Like Rapunzel, Frozen, all Enchanted. I'm a huge fan of lullaby songs as well. And when they get hauntingly beautiful. So in Rapunzel, right? There was this one lullaby where Mother Gothel would go like and I adore those types of songs, like especially when you can twist it in a very creepy way, like and make it menacing. Adore it. Fave Marceline song, Francis Forever, and any song and her song with freaking Simon and so good, so good. Marceline's so good. There's well, what was that song? Na, da, 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 da. And it was that kind of song from Marceline that just, again, broke my heart in so many good ways. Those types of songs were just were my bread and butter. It still is, but it's a bit difficult to get into them now. But yeah, when I realized I can download musicals from the shows that I used to watch, I started my algorithm just started leaning me toward musicals in general. So I can't remember the order of it all, but I think it got popular in Animatics. It was, oh gosh, what was that thing with the mean girls? I'm just your problem. Oh my gosh, Marceline, break my heart more, please. What was it that there was this musical about the mean girls, and there was this new girl that wanted to join them, and she got a boyfriend who was, I think his name was Jaden or what, but they had this song called Your Love is God and Our Love is God and something like that, and there was more of the songs, but for some reason is it actually called Mean Girls? Is that actually the name? I believe it. Yep, that's probably it. You know what? That's right. That's probably it. But yeah, that Mean Girls was one thing. It got really popular in Animatics, and I started watching those, and so I started listening to the actual musical. I loved it. And then what also got popular back then, it was still a musical back then, wasn't a movie, was Dear Evan Hansen, and that had a lot of animatics to it, so I watched that. Hamilton had so many freaking animatics, so I listened to that. And there was also this one musical where they insert like a chip into you, and a voice starts telling you how to be cool, and Hamilton, and yeah, that was I forgot the name of it, but the dude starts acting cool, and he starts like leaving his friend behind to be cool and getting the girl, and etc., etc. And yeah, it's just a natural progression. I think what was popular back then was being turned into animatics, and the same artist who make the animatics would make like the animatics for other musicals, and I would watch that, and those other musicals would like open up my algorithm to watch other animatics, and then I'd follow those artists, and those artists would make animatics of another musical, and I would watch that, and the process repeats itself. So yeah, Hades Town I love, Epic the Musical I love, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other musicals that I love, but those are off the top of my head. Like, musicals are such great mediums of art. Time. Beautiful. We're doing great. 15 minutes. Can I speedrun this?